What's up, YouTube? This is Rock Combo, and today I'm bringing you a rank match against a top 100 opponent. He was rated 87, and he picked the Eagles right after I did, so I'm bringing you Eagles on Eagles matchup, and I usually don't like to do that too much, but you know, it is what it is. And I am the green jerseys, and he is the white jerseys to make sure that y'all know who is who. And on the first drive, I hit him deep and was able to break a tackle for a touchdown and made it look easy against this top 100 player. But he was definitely a legit player. He had he had a really good offense. It was he picked up my blitz as well, and he made the right reads. And then anytime you're playing against the Eagles, it's very hard to play them because you can't really press them unless you have two deep safeties, because they have the Macklin and Jackson, whose speed is just out this world. But no, that, you know, the game right there lagged. That's why you saw that. It wasn't anything. Man, that looks ugly. But yeah, other than that, this game wasn't that laggy, just for that one thing. But here's a little tip. So this guy, it's 3rd and inches, and he runs off tackle, and I stop him to make it 4th and 3, and he does a hurry up offense, and I don't like the defense I'm in for his hurry up, and I have no idea what he's going to come out in, and so I took a timeout, and that's something y'all should do. But you see on the 4th down, you know, he was in 5 wide, and it's I wanted to press him because I was playing man coverage to stop that out route, that quick out route, but I couldn't do that because I didn't have 2 deep safeties, and he would just hit me over the top with those speedsters, because you can just really throw up the lob streak, and they're going to outrun my defender for an easy touchdown. So it's very tough to play the Eagles. And then whenever he comes out in 5 wide, I don't want to play zone because there's just too many holes in zone, especially if I decide to blitz, zone blitz. It's just not it's not pretty because there's just too many holes for 5 wide. So he goes back and enters my one-play touchdown. And, you know, it ran the whole first quarter out, so I'm, like, thankful I'm finally back in offense. I feel like I've been playing defense this whole game. And, but yeah, so on 3rd down, I was able to hit the out route, and to Cooper, representing University of Florida, who represented the SEC, the newcomer, Texas A&M, and was able to come out with a victory, come from behind. You know, Texas A&M and their struggles to close out games, just like last year when they were in the Big 12. But yeah, so I just wanted to say welcome to the SEC, to Missouri and Texas A&M. I'm glad y'all are part of it. But no one said it was going to be easy, and y'all got a taste of what SEC football is about. You better bring your A game each and every week and learn how to close out these teams, because man, it might get ugly for you. I'm not going to lie. And so also, if I have a lot of new subscribers, so if this is y'all's first time watching, I'm talking about the SEC mainly because, well, I go to school at the University of Alabama. I'm from Austin, Texas. My dad was a big Alabama fan. He's from Mobile, Alabama, so I kind of grew up an Alabama fan and ended up here. But yeah, so I like to talk about the SEC football every now and then. I'll throw it in there. And, you know, since all these games happened yesterday, I had to say something about the newbies. But let's get back on topic. I was able to get a pick, and the first 2 plays after that, he did a good job on defense in that 3rd down. I knew I was going to throw it and get that completion, and then he was probably going to go out of bounds. But you know, you just got to take what you can get, and I took my points, which is smart, you know. And I was already up 7, so that I made a 2-possession game. I really don't like to take points whenever it's like if I'm up by 10. I would rather go for it on that 4th and 3 than go up by 13, because that doesn't really help me out too much. I feel like it. I mean, I guess it does, but I like my chances of being able to pick up the 4th down and get the 7 instead of the 3. But anytime I'm up 7, you know, I like to take that field goal to make a 2-possession game, because that really puts pressure on them that next offensive possession to score. And so yeah, so I'm up 10. He's driving down the field on me. He threw a dot that last play, and then somehow that guy got wide open for the 1st down. And you see this guy's offense is really nice. He has really good pocket presence, and he's just carving up my D. Besides that one bad pass, you know, he's had a couple really good drives on me. But what's bad about that last touchdown he had was it was towards the end of the 2nd quarter, and And so like I went to mind giving up the field goal, but giving up that touchdown with like a minute left was kind of a heartbreaker, and especially because he gets the ball again. And you know 4th and 3, I get him to 4th down, and then he throws that little curl route. My defender's in front of the receiver right there to pick it off, or at least swat it down on 4th down, but he gets no animation. That's the one thing about this game that's even worse than last year's on defenses. You just get no animations. If someone throws streak routes, it's just all day. Zone in, man. Like down the seams, like the inside pass, it's even worse this year than it was last year. It's crazy. But I was able to get a huge fumble right there, and oh man, that was a huge break on my behalf, but I'm gonna take it. So I hit him with the little makeshift screen that me and Matt Hatter have in our Carolina playbook. Just because I was over there, I didn't like the field position I was in. I didn't want to run the ball, so I just wanted to do something safe. And then this is something that it's kind of 50-50. Should I have gone for that 4th down or not? Because you know I felt like it was a high percentage for me to pick it up, and so I went for it. And then my 1st, 2nd down, and then 3rd down. You know, he gets me to 4th and 16. And right there, you know, I'm you know just 10 yards up, but I didn't go for it there because you know I like my position in the game, and you know I'm not going to go for it on 4th and 16 that deep unless you know I'm really mad or or feel like you know I can pick it up. I've seen some of the things that the guy's been doing on defense, but yeah, so I just wanted to punt that away, and he had once again he got someone wide open, and then right there I showed you the play art because I felt like I picked the perfect play. I did a cover 2 in my blue that was right there on the flat was right there to pick that off, but he was just a second too late, which is unfortunate. And then I was able to get a huge completion down the field and get an easy score. Going at the beginning of the 4th quarter, so I'm up 3 points, and he has the ball. So if I can get a stop, I feel like the game will be over. But he hits me with a nice screen pass right there. I think it was unfortunate he only got 3 yards, but and so I kind of got lucky there. But this was awful. If you rewind it and see the replay, my guy it was just a corner route, and sometimes the corners just like will stop in their tracks, and the guy was like 15 yards open. It was just pathetic, just bad EA Sports that right there. Like I don't like to blame EA, but sometimes I'm getting a little frustrated with some of the defensive the DBs playing so stupid. But how about that, Macklin? Get off me, son! Look at that. Look at this. Bulldoze over you. Oh, that was nice. The only bad thing was, so I go up by 3 points, but I left him 1 minute and 40 seconds left, which was way too long, and he almost broke a touchdown right there. But you know, the new physics engine, he ran to his lineman a little bit and slowed him up. So I guess it worked for me that time. Oh man, so he's already at midfield, but he has 30 inches and he's able to pick it up. So midfield with 40 seconds left. He ran a draw here, which surprised me. I was pretty much playing coverage defense. I'm really not. I just don't want to give up the touchdown. And I saw it and I was thinking, well, if he runs the draw again, you know that's fine. Like I just don't want to give up the touchdown and lose the game. And so I was able to get a huge stop on 3rd down. He kicks the ball, and I didn't know because the Eagles kicker isn't that great. He only has, I think, like 90 power, but was able to hit a good field goal, tied up. He left me a little too much time, but my kicker, you know, if I had Mason Crosby from the Packers, I would have kicked that field goal, maybe been able to come down with it, but wasn't able to. And then I thought he passed and interfered there. But we're heading to overtime. He gets the ball, he won the toss, and so I just need to get a stop, or I just need to hold him to a field goal, because I'm pretty sure in this game it's like the playoff rules. And look at this. Oh my gosh, that would have been game, or probably game. I don't know if I would have caught him or not, but that was just unfortunate from him. And then he gets another drop right here, but that wasn't that bad. You know, that happens. You get hit right when you're trying to catch the ball. But that 2nd down play was just really unfortunate. And he plays smart and punched me the ball, because if he didn't get that 1st down, it would have been game over. But right now I'm feeling really confident, and I'm just trying to get in field goal range and kick the game-winning field goal. Play smart. I'm not trying to throw in any coverage or, you know, try to do any like user catching, you know, and have anything bad happen. And he left me one-on-one right there. I got him over the top, and my guy was actually able to come down with it unlike his, and then he also got a face mask, so I had first and goal to 7, and it looks like this is going to wrap it up, and I just want to get closer to the middle of the field and kick the field goal. And then this top 100 player had to be a little bit of a douchebag right here and just quit the game. At least he didn't IP boot me or IP flood or do any of that garbage. So, but he did quit, which was kind of a little bitch move on his behalf. But I got 17 points, and it's nice, and I have another game against the top 100 coming.